G'day. I haven't seen a lot of stuff done with 3D printers so far. I'm sure there's some really cool stuff being done out there. But you know when you go to like an art gallery or you see things that people have made and you're still surprised that people can do things differently, that there's like a take on it that you've never seen before. And I went to the big design market last week and there was a ceramics stall, but they make their ceramics with 3D printer, and they had it there and you could watch it doing its design. So they had these like glitchy vases and stuff. They had vases and pots and stuff that were maybe like, looked like they were slightly awkward or tipping over, or like they were made out of wool and a bit of the wool had come loose, but they were made out of clay and it was really cool. I had signed up to Sketchbook Skool emails to hear about like what other courses they're doing and stuff like that, because I did really enjoy the imagining course. And they recently announced a new course starting on December 11th called How Art Can Make You Happy. And in it, I think it just goes for a week, and the little course goes through like how important art is in our world and our lives, and what art does for us, and about sort of being a numpty when it comes to art history. So I think it gives a bit of a lowdown on different periods of art history, and also makes you feel comfortable with talking about different styles of art and the art that might be in like galleries, museums, allowing you to have the vocab and have the ways of talking about art that you see and art that you like. And yeah, I just really liked the sound of that. It's like a little tangent in learning about a topic that I like already. This is a bit goofy, but I had a little private Facebook group that I actually had for this other purpose, but I had a few of my Melbourne friends in there, and I just had this idea a couple of months ago to repurpose it. I conferred with my friend Emily and I said, I want us to be able to share super fun, colourful, glittery, sparkly, amazing things that we find in the world, whether it's like artwork or, you know, clothes or whatever it is, because I think that we have a particular kind of taste that you don't actually find these kinds of things a lot. That's why I go to things like the big design market, because I do happen to find more things there. So I said, what should we call it? And Emily suggested the Super Happy Fun page. So I changed the name, and we've been occasionally, like maybe once a week, kind of finding something to post and sharing. When I went to the big design market, I found about 3 or 4 things that I wanted to share. There was company PIRDY that makes these stunning resin glitter bowls and plates and jewelry and all this sort of stuff. And there was Hello Miss May. She makes really colourful cards and prints, and I have this one here. The struggle is real with tangled fairy lights. I really liked this super colourful poster of Melbourne by an artist called Nicholas Girling, but he publishes his work through a company called Printspace. There was a company called Inkling that had really colourful sort of clutches and children's clothes, unfortunately not adults' clothes that I could see, and a company called Martinich&Carran, who have a range of paint splattered kind of things like cushions and plant pots and things like that, that I just thought the colours were super cool. Last but not least, I wanted to talk about a little phenomenon that I'm experiencing, which is called watching art instead of makings. Absolutely hopeless, and I know everybody does it, but you know, to get out just a grey lead and a sketchbook or a piece of paper and to just sit and draw some people, or to go somewhere like a cafe, which is hard for me to do, but anyway, and, you know, draw people or the plant in the cafe, whatever it is, to try and draw a self-portrait or something. That is just like this thing that seems so simple to do that you put it to the bottom of your to-do list, because to just sit down and do some drawing seems like such a nothing thing to do with your time that again and again days go by where I don't really do it unless I'm doing it for a purpose. So like if I am making a thank you card, or I am putting together the Christmas cards and decorating them and stuff, then that's fine because I feel like I'm achieving something. But just sitting down and just drawing some things that I can see feels like I'm not actually doing anything. So of course, what I really enjoy doing is at night time, when literally everyone is asleep except me. I really enjoy watching a video by Frannerd. So she's an illustrator. I think she is from Chile and she is currently living in the UK. I love her illustrations and I love her videos. She is so friendly and charming and funny, and I love her sense of humor, and I love the way that she talks through how she draws and why she draws and what she draws with, and it's like feeling like I've done it myself, but I haven't actually done it, so it's a bit of a problem. So I'm really sort of working towards a rule for myself for 2018, that first thing that I do with my time is some drawing, and then if there's time left I get to do one of these other sort of more desserty things, like watch a Frannerd video or just do a page out of the 365 Days of Art book, one of these things that you don't really need to think about it, because drawing is hard, so I need to do that first. Would you believe that I don't think I've ever really heard other people fighting? So that was interesting to me. I think one time I heard a neighbour shouting like 2 words. That's about it. I hope you're having a lovely week, and I will speak to you next week. Bye. Bye. I kinda like you. Bye. I kinda like you. Bye. I kinda like you. And your face too. Bye.